What's up, everyone? It's Joshua Garrett here to wish everyone a happy 4th of July. That's right. Today marks the 240th anniversary of our signing of the Declaration of Independence. Wow, that is a really long time. I wish everyone a very happy Independence Day and that you all just go about your lives, enjoy yourselves. Today, I am going to celebrate this special holiday by doing a review on one of my personal favorite Hornby models in my collection so far, and that is, of course, Thomas the Tank Engine. Now, this won't be like my previous review, like the Hornby Percy, because last time I did that review, it was an unboxing review. This time, Hornby Thomas, I got this as a Christmas gift about 6 to 7 months ago. So obviously the packaging got thrown away, so I can't do an unboxing about that. So I'm just gonna go ahead and do just a straight up review. So without further ado, let's begin. Now I know this is kind of like a cliche idea because so many people have gotten this Thomas and done a review on it, but basically what I want to do is share my personal opinions on it because I would beg to differ with a lot of people who've done a review on this. I think this Thomas is an amazing model. I used to own the original Hornby Thomas that was much darker, and I must say this is definitely an improvement. In my opinion, it seems a little lighter than the original Hornby Thomas, and it probably can't pull as much. I mean, don't get me wrong though, it's a good puller, but I just don't think it can pull that much. It does not have the traction tires. Neither did the original one, or at least the 2010 one. It does not have a red square in the back. I wouldn't necessarily consider this a flaw. Here, let me focus. There we go. We focused a little bit. So I wouldn't necessarily consider this a flaw because there were some times in the model era like season 7 through season 12 or 11. And even from beyond that, Thomas didn't have the red stripe in the back. I wish they did, though. It would add more detail. Similar to Percy, Thomas now has the white running board, which is probably the greatest improvement that most people are excited about. Hornby did not change the shape. It is still this same shape, the still long E2 locomotive. Thomas has a much improved face. I think I may have the other one. I'm not sure. It's probably packed away somewhere or it just got thrown away in the trash. I don't really have it with me right now. But the new Hornby face is really good. It is really good. I really like it. Definitely an improvement from the last one. I give the face a 10 out of 10. I give the face a 10 out of 10. I see when I look at this face, I see a mixture of CGI and some of the model era type thing. It uses the same mold, but just a different color in the face, different eyebrows, and different pupils in the eyes, which I still think is really good. It is given a much lighter shade of blue, the correct shade of blue, which is spectacular in my opinion. Definitely something that the original Hornby Thomas was lacking. There's only one flaw with the Hornby Thomas, and that is the number. Ugh, I don't know why Hornby didn't fix this. The number 1 is still oversized. It was like this on the original Hornby Thomas. The number 1 is severely oversized. They should have made it smaller. I'd say about cut it in half. That would work out. But other than that, that's basically it. So yeah. Very awesome. I'll just let you look at it, move it around so that you can see it a little more. So let's move on to Annie and Clarabel. Now, of course, I got this in a set. And, of course, what is Thomas without his two faithful coaches, Annie and Clarabel? I will say this, Annie and Clarabel are an improvement from the original ones. However, I don't think this is the right shape for Annie and Clarabel. I think the Bachmann Annie and Clarabel coaches are much better, just because they match the TV series. But these coaches don't match the TV series or Railway series, in my opinion. So Hornby wanted to base it off some other coaches or other small break coaches or something. I don't know the name for them, but they definitely based them off other coaches. It's interesting because in the Railway series, Annie and Clarabel used to look like they would almost be as big as the Express coaches, which I find to be very interesting. I thought Hornby would decide to do that with Annie and Clarabel, but apparently they did not. They've used the same design ever since the Hornby Thomas range started back in the mid '80s. But basically, these Annie and Clarabel, they're basically the same. The only thing is that they've given it a much better coat of orange, more realistic. The other Annie and Clarabel, they were dark and like kind of orangish reddish color, which looked a bit odd. But as you can see here, they still have the same facial expressions. Clarabel still has that smiling face, and Annie still has that worried face. Very classic. Way to keep it classic, Hornby. Nice job. So that's basically it. I mean, what can I say? You know, they're just coaches. So without further ado, let's take it to the layout and give it a run. So here we are at my layout. As you can see here, not much has changed. I did move some buildings around. For the record, I'd just like to say that my Hornby Thomas series is coming soon. I just need to collect one more engine. I'm not going to say what his name is. But once he comes in the mail, I will begin my official series. So without further ado, I have the surge protector on. And so let's go ahead and give this engine a run. I'm not going to run Thomas on the inside loop of track because I believe I mentioned this before. He was having problems running around the track for some reason. So let's see. I got my controller and let's see him run. Wow. Very interesting. I'm not going to have him run too long because, you know, you guys have probably seen him run already. But basically, all I want to do is just get you guys to hear the sound of the engine running. So if you plan on getting this Hornby Thomas, you'll kind of know what to expect. And I'm going around one more time after this. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is just simply couple them up to Annie and Clarabel, his two faithful coaches, and do a little montage video of him running around the track. Same thing that I did with Percy. So there you have it, everyone. This is the Hornby Thomas locomotive from the set, which also comes with Annie and Clarabel, as you can see here. As you can see, Hornby has hit yet another home run with the new range. I am very happy to have this one, and I highly recommend that you get it. Don't even bother with the original Hornby Thomas range, because no way does it amount to this. I remember, that's just my opinion. If you like the original Hornby Thomas range, then go ahead. So I believe that's it. This was a pretty short running montage because, again, in my previous videos you've already seen the engine run, so I think I'll just leave it off like that today. Also want to wish everyone again a happy Independence Day, and hopefully you all don't blow your fingers off due to the fireworks. And this is Joshua Garrett signing off, saying goodbye, and as usual, thank you for watching.